Hello guys, today England face Switzerland in the quarterfinals, so let's get into it. Let's cue that intro. Oh no, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me Dan back again, and England face Switzerland in the quarterfinal. It's the first quarterfinal today at 5 o'clock, and it's a big one for England. So the team, it's kind of leaked out that apparently we are going to be playing three at the back. So this is the team I think that will be playing. There's already been confirmed. Apparently, Luke Shaw will be playing this game, so I reckon he'll be the left-sided centre back with Stones, Walker, and Trippier. Trippier's also been confirmed will be starting with Mainu, and apparently Saka playing at left wing back. Yeah, not too sure about that one. I'd rather put Shaw there and then put Konsa in mid, in there, and then obviously maybe put Saka on the right, maybe. I'm not too sure. And then obviously Mainu's apparently been confirmed to be starting as well with Rice, and then obviously it's going to be Foden and Bellingham as like a number 10 type of thing, and then obviously Kane up front. So yeah, let's get into it and let's play match against Switzerland, because obviously the last result where we beat Slovakia 1-1, 2-1, but it went into extra time. It was convenient that we went into extra time. It was so close to being knocked out. It was unbelievable. But yeah, England, we were very lucky, to say the least. Slovakia got... Slovakia got an early goal in this first half where England were playing really poor. And, I said in the Matchday Live, don't let Slovakia score an early goal, because you know what's going to happen. We're going to have most of the ball, and, they're going to just defend for them. They're just going to defend, and that pretty much happened. And, it was expected. It was expected that they was going to get an early goal, and they were unlucky not to go through, because if it wasn't for Bellingham, England would be out. So yeah, they got their goal. It was just a poor defending goal, really. And I can't remember who scored for Slovakia, but it was a good goal. Beat Pickford, and yeah, it was 1-0, and we had a goal ruled out just after half time, or just after the second half began. It was Phil Foden. It was Trippier on this right hand side, played into space where Trippier actually pushed up for once, and we got the goal. But it was just offside. Foden just went in front of him, and I originally said it looked offside when he played the ball, and yeah, he was unlucky, but they did score. So it was it was unlucky. So if we got that goal, I reckon we would have won in full time. But it took till the 95th minute. It was just a long throw from Carl Walker, I think. I think it was Gahey who headed it on, and Bellingham with the overhead kick. And it was a great overhead kick from Bellingham, and he scored. So then that was... Oh, how have we not scored there? Then it was literally into extra time, couple minutes in. I believe it was a shot from somebody, and it kind of fell towards Ivan Toney, and Ivan Toney headed on to Harry Kane, who put it in to the net to make it 2-1. And we had a pretty, the last 20 minutes or the last 15 minutes of that extra time was very, very, obviously we got to the second goal, and we literally, let Slovakia get on to us, and they got they almost scored the equaliser late on. But I reckon if they scored the equaliser, I reckon we would have lost on penalties, because I'm not too sure if it was a bad. I don't know. I reckon we would have lost on penalties if we went to penalties, but yeah, it was unlucky. But we did go through. So obviously Switzerland beat Italy, and they went on, and obviously we were going to face Switzerland. So yeah, it was not the it wasn't the best games from Italy, Switzerland, was it? But they got the job done. So it will be a hard game for England, Switzerland. It's going to be a very interesting game, to say the least, because like I said, if we are, because obviously Switzerland play with three at the back, and England used to play with 3 at the back until recently, where they didn't, and it was a good change, where we went from 3 for the back, but it could be that we could go defensive against Switzerland. If we do that, we've got to play on the counter attack, and we haven't got the fastest player up top, aka Kane, to get the goal. But I think if England are going to win this game, we have to score first. Because Switzerland, they are a good team. They are a well-drilled side. I expect them to have most of the ball. I wouldn't be surprised if England, get onto the ball as well. But I think, we just got to watch out for their players. Some of their players. I expect Xhaka will be a good player for them. He pretty much controlled the game against Italy. So it is going to be an interesting game. But yeah, let's before we talk about that, let's talk about last night's games. Who was it? It's Germany-Spain. Spain beat Germany in extra time. What a game that was. I was expecting, Spain got the early goal in the second half. I was expecting Spain to win 1-0, and then Germany got the equaliser. So then that was 1-1. So then it went into extra time, and then it was a good extra time. Spain. I was going to say Spain then. Get that? No. Can't defend. No. Let me just defend this. Oh, that's a penalty, for God's sake. But yeah, we've the Spain game. First half I'd say of extra time it was all Germany, and then second half it was all Spain, and Spain were unlucky Germany were unlucky not to get the winner in the end. But yeah, we could have. They could have won, Germany. If they took their chances, they could have won. But obviously, it was Marino in the 119th minute. Great cross from Dani Olmo to make it 2-1. Marino with the great header, Real Sociedad player. So yeah, that was good. And in the end, they won the game, didn't they? So. Oh, there we go. Just like that, we've scored a kickoff goal. And just like that, so Spain went through. And obviously, there was another game, France versus Portugal. Oh, God, what a snore fest that was. France, how are they so lucky? They are so lucky, I'm telling you. They've only scored a penalty from Mbappe and 2 own goals. That's it in the whole entire tournament. And somehow they've got through on penalties. It was poor penalties from Portugal, I'd say. João Felix missed a penalty. It wasn't a poor penalty. It was the right side. The goalkeeper, I don't think would have got it, but he just hit the post. But Portugal had really good chances. To be honest, so did France, but Portugal had the best chances. And how they did not score, I do not know. And they took Bruno off as well. Why did they take Bruno Fernandes off? That was quite an interesting... Oh, Bellingham, out my way. That was quite an interesting tactic from Roberto Martinez. So it does mean that Ronaldo isn't going to win the Euros again, because it is his last Euros. He did say that. So yeah, it was a bit sad to see that, but. They had chances, Portugal, really good chances, especially at the end. Nuno Mendes, what a chance that was. So, yeah, it was what a save. If we was, they was unlucky, Portugal. I think they should have won. They were the better team, but France, they're kind of a defensive team. I don't think they've conceded a goal. I think they have conceded the goal, because they drew 1-1 in the group stage with somebody. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, they're so lucky, France. And so yeah, France versus Spain in the other semi-final, and Spain have received quite a few yellow cards in that game. So it's going to be interesting, that Spain game, because they're going to be playing most of their second team, because. Carvajal suspended. I think Morata's suspended. I think Rodri's suspended, if I'm not too mistaken. There's quite a few players who took a yellow card, so they will miss the next game. So it's going to be an interesting game against France, and that's on Tuesday night. But hopefully England will join them in the semi-final, and fingers crossed we'll get the you know, we'll get the victory against Switzerland, but it is going to be a very tough game. And obviously, if we win, we will either face Netherlands or Turkey. Probably Netherlands, but you never know with Turkey. You know, they beat Austria, so you never know. They might get lucky and, you know, they might get a couple set-piece goals. But I think Netherlands, you know, the way they played to get in their last game against Romania, I think they were the better team there. So, you know, it's going to be an interesting game that as well. So we're going to have to watch that one as well. But for my score prediction, I hate to say it, but I think we're going to lose. I think we're going to lose against Switzerland. I've just got this feeling where we're going to lose 1-0 or it's going to be tight. I think it might go to extra time, but I think it's going to be one of them games where England just don't turn up again, and maybe we get lucky with an early goal. But I think Switzerland will just get back somehow and win 2-1. I've just got a funny feeling Switzerland are going to win. I'm not too sure what the scoreline prediction is. I will go for an England win. I'll go 2-1 England, but I've just got an inkling Switzerland are going to win this game. It's going to be annoying if they do win this game, but hopefully, fingers crossed, England will get to the semi-final, so we get to do another match day live for you guys and talk about the other semi-finals. But yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah. So there we go. Right, anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.